the red. Okay.
I grew up with kids who lost their homes in fires, something like that.
It's traumatic. Yeah, and any type of fire incident, really, it's awful. It's horrific. Ame Cole. Lip gloss, lip gloss. Ooh. Do you like their black owned?
I didn't know
She's
Black Owned.
yeah, and
you know,
she's Harlem.
I bought that shit because the girl. I was like, this is great colors.
It is, yeah. I do. I get so many compliments on their blush and stuff, and oh, they're good. Yeah, they're good.
I know that you said you use the Dior lip oil.
I do. I do, but
You're
it's
not the first person that's like this shit.
no. But we'll see.
It's $40.
No, Tiana, it's 47. It's like 48. It plus
It's
tax.
$50.
Yeah, no. Anything after the five,
Yeah.
yes, literally, it's $50. And I'm like, and Ame Cole, it's afford and it's clean still, and that's $20. Exactly. In Harlem, my Sephora did not have the Dior, so I was like, oh, this is perfect. And they had good quality. Love the founder. Her mom has a great salon. I want to like figure it out because it's like a braid salon, and I have braids. Yeah, her mom is like, she's like a Harlem girl through and through. I don't want to say her name wrong. Dario, and I've seen her at events, but I've been so you know when you're so nervous to meet because you like love their shit. Yes.
Also, you're like, I want to be another person.
Exact. I love you. I love your product. Your product's so good. Okay.
I like it. I've been liking the
Topical. Oh, and I love that founder too. And she's Gen Z. These Gen Z. I'm not like an age. They're with it. Yes, they are. But they're smart and they like are learning from us and are like done this. No, they're so good. They're so good. Okay, tissues in case we cry. What? So same, like and he's a boy, like they're like, ugh, but I'm like, Jordan, they are not high, and you're just so with the times. We're brothers. Was morning slot all full? I don't mind. I wanted to try an I wanted to try afternoon shift, and this is like nice. This is good. Yeah. I have feel like it's like bedtime. After this, I'm like groceries, candy, bedtime.
Also coming from Midtown.
Mm-hmm. Sunday, yeah, Sunday. Oh, there's that Ulta right there at 34th. Am I gonna try to go get vitamins? I need vitamins. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello. Testing. Mm-hmm. Guys, they're tight. So, like, you know, your tights and they go up, but you don't want the roll. But also white on white, cream on cream. It's a look. But also mine. Oh my God! See? Telepathic Scorpio sisters. Oh, I don't want to talk about Tiana. We have to talk. Who am I going to go? Ugh. I have to use to someone else. Oh, it's forever. It's summer, but it's going to come so quick. I'm going to miss you. And I'm going to text you. We're going to get lunch soon for our birthdays. We have to and I'll get you a gift.
We'll connect and then also.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
No, you will. And I like you. We're grown now. We're going to be traveling and bopping around and we're good.
Whenever you're ready, you're good.
Okay. Cream on cream. Me and Tiana now. Hi. Happy Sunday. Welcome to an all-new episode of Black Girl Can't Cook, the podcast on body image healing, cooking, self-love, eating disorder recovery, support, some Bravo TV shows, The Real Housewives, live from New York. It's Saturday. No, it's not Saturday Night Live. Fuck them. Not really, though. But they're not funny anymore. Here from WTF Media Studios, matching the creme on creme. Even me and Tiana, we're cream on cream. We know. And also, who said the rule? No white after Labor Day. Who made these rules? There's no such thing. I think fashion style, it's like you, and New York is like such an oyster, such a beautiful place. Like it's whatever. There's no rules. Do what you want. Wanted to wear cream. Before we get into it, before we get started, last week starting with, hey guys, so sorry this happened. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? I'm recording from New York City, Midtown. Love this place. Black owned. Oh my God. And I have to try Trap House because it's blowing up my TikToky. And I love Legree. I love muscle. We're building, we're toning. I was just saying tights are hard because like this, it's not rolls. It's just the tights. Don't I look cute? Classy, mom, grandma, conservative this week. The bust is covered. It's winter. My grandma, she was like, over Christmas break, do you not have winter dresses, clothes? No, Nana, I don't. No, we love Nana. We're going to get to Nana in a second. But global warming is very real. If we just have a moment of silence for everyone in California who has lost everything. There are no words. I am 30. I was born in 1994. Yes, a millennial. But to actively see the devastation, the brutality of climate change, of us not listening and respecting Mother Nature, God, the planet, each other. What the fuck? Like human to human. I'm really praying for Los Angeles, for California. I'm on the Clock app, and there's like this thing about, oh, it's celebrities and the wealthy people. Listen, I'm born and raised Arizona, going to Los Angeles, California. I would say it's really like 30, 25, 20% of like wealthy Los Angeles celebrities, whatever you want to think, and the rest are working class, normal, everyday Americans that look like me, that look like you, that are mothers, brothers, grandparents, that have saved up their entire lives. I have no words. This is devastating. And now Donald Trump, oh God, this man is coming in as our president, and they're trying to get rid of the Clock app. I absolutely feel sick and disgusted, and I'm late to it, you guys. TikTok is amazing and beautiful and wonderful and community building, and oh my God. I'm praying for California. I'm praying for North Carolina. We seem to have forgotten, and then, the comments on TikTok are harsh, but they're real. They're people's feelings, how we just all kind of forgot about North Carolina and Asheville. And there's a lot of tragedy. There's a lot of stuff. You know me, I'm scratching chocolate. I saw some movies and I was eating chocolate off my tights. Main point, focus, Brianna. I think global warming is going to impact everyone. I think they're getting rid of TikTok because we have so much access to information, to each other, to helping, to community. It's not a race war, it's a class war. All you can do right now is pray to God, pray to your higher power. Bitch, I don't care if your higher power is the moon and the stars. I don't care if it's a little goldfish and the coral reef in the sea. Pray to something. Protect your family, protect your neighbor. Love thyself, but love others. When I'm in grief and going through a hard time, my mom has always taught me to be of service, remove myself, remove my ego, love her. We need her. Shout out to our egos. But also be of service. Be of service and help others. What a time. As of right now, Sunday, 4:30, the fires are still going. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm praying for California. And I'm praying for America as we go through this transition. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. Why is there chocolate on your tights, Brianna? It was a good chill weekend. I don't know about you. A lot's going on. So I'm just like going to the movies, going to La Cinema. And I love the art of just the theater, seeing a movie with an audience, like the giggles, the laughter, the popcorn. That's why I love movies. I love cinema, all that cool stuff, Saw a lot of good shit this weekend. let's hop into it. I saw baby girl, baby girl. Okay, TikTok is going away. I thought Donnie Trump was going to come save it. It's going away, y'all. And I'm going viral, but it's really like post clippy clips of Salone Bella. Shout out, love her, write her down. She's got a lot of haters, a lot of people who are polarizing, who are honest, who are authentic. They have haters, and it's really like you're not doing it right if you don't have haters, because people are so bothered by success and outspoken, courageous, beautiful, strong women. Hot tea, but not really. So I'm going viral. Did y'all know Nicole Kidman's father was hunting children? I can't even say it with a straight face, and like I'm not trying to be funny. It's not funny. And there's court cases, there's documentaries. Yes, I'm still picking the chocolate off my tights. He was hunting children. I think it's interesting about Nicole Kidman. Yes, Tom Cruise, Scientology, Stanley Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut. We know how Hollywood does older women. Doesn't matter your race. Older, and you're women, and you're a girl, woman born biologically. After you have like a shelf life and they're done with you, and like Nicole has stayed on it. Wait, can we be real? Big Little Lies. You guys, it's not even a good series. It's boring. It's not even good. R.I.P. to the director, Jean Valmac. He's like a French man. He passed away. We love Zoe Kravitz. We love Shailene. We love Laura Dern. She's got the best character development. But like the show's not that at mid, it's like a C. Nicole has risen. I went and I saw Baby Girl. And check out her family. It's dark. It's deep. Baby Girl was fascinating. It was good. I'm like trying to pull up my notes. The love story. Harris Dickinson. Oh, girl. Antonio Banderas. Y'all think Zorro. We think Puss in Boots. What else do we think? Zorro, Puss in Boots. This man has done work, and I'm blanking. I'm so sorry. We respect you. I'm sorry, Antonio. Oh, God. Fine, still good. You know, one of the daughters in the film of Baby Girl was Ewan McGregor's daughter. We love her because, like, when he got remarried to Elizabeth, she was, like, going off. And we love an expressive daughter who's grieving and mourning, you know, divorce and, like, her parents. But look at her, acting, thriving. Okay, go see Baby Girl. Go see Baby Girl. TikTok, don't be mad. I had to get information, get the art. I've been bopping, hopping along to I Will Be Your Figure. I Will Be Your George Michael, father figure. The dancing scene. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's so good. I think I wasn't drunk or anything, but I was so giggly through it that I need to go see it like on a weekend, a 10 or 9 a.m. first showing to like take it seriously. The dialogue, the music, the acting, great, funny, but interesting. Excuse me. She's like grew up in a cult. You know, there's EDMR. She's doing that therapy to forget. This intern comes in. Oh, he's got a puppy dog. And the dog, they're in dirty hotel rooms and they're in nice hotel rooms. Then she's like mad at her husband. Let's talk about crashing out. TikTok. I did not know what crashing out was. You guys told me what this is. There's a lot. I saw a lot of movies and the white women are crashing out. They're crashing out. I'm not crashing out. I'm abundant. I'm healthy. We're blessed. We're thriving. It was good. Go see it. What are your thoughts? Kind of like last week, what we were saying about three women and like women and sexuality. I think it's fascinating that, you know, our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties, greats, back, even now, present day, like they didn't get the chance to explore. If they did explore, there was a lot of shame and guilt. And what a beautiful time. I love that you can tell millennials are writing cinema and film, independent right now, A24, Neon, but it's great. And I love that mother-daughter wound. Don't have that, can't relate, but that father-mother-daughter wound. Oh my God, these men have mommy issues. Not all y'all, but most of y'all got mommy issues. He's hot. So hot. Harris Dickinson. Girl. And so wait, last thing. Was Antonio Banderas, was the husband in on it? I don't think he was in on it. But then at the end clip in the dog, let me know in the comments. Was he? What else did I see? IFC and again TikTok. I regret and I feel bad for being a hater because I was like TikTok and the Chinese and corruption. This app, lip gloss check. This app is incredible. And honestly, it's sad that they want to take it away. I've just met so many cool, amazing people, and like, I don't know what we're going to do. Are we all going to delete Facebook and Instagram? I really want to go touch grass and form real life in-person community. But nonetheless, this clippy clip popped up. Y'all know who Luke Perry is, specifically Luke Perry in the Buffy movie. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 1992, Kirsten Swanson. IFC is hosting this Donald Sutherland retrospect. I'm actually going to go tomorrow night and see Ordinary People, a classic. And I think it's really going to help me with my grieving process since I've lost my brother. And it's so crazy. When you're a kid, you see movies about like death and grieving and family. You like don't get shit. And now I'm ready to like see something on screen to help me in my grieving process. But last night, girl, and I'm not young anymore, not in my 20s. I would have been at the midnight showing IFC downtown, then met up with friends, got drunk. No. Went at the 10 o'clock show. It was amazing. There's some cute boys in the theater. Guys, how do you talk to boys but you don't talk to boys in the theater. But like, how would you talk to boys? I do my own thing. And again, know how I was, I talked about my envy, my shadow, and Solidcore, the girls. What about all these girls in the movie theaters with their boyfriends, with their husbands, and they're just like cuddled, cozy up. I die when they put the armchair up and then they get, oh my God. But also then again, like Solidcore, that's my me time. That's my me time. That's my sacred time. I don't want a man to be with me during my me time, and going to the movies by yourself in New York City, but anywhere in the world is beautiful, perfect. Is it niche? It's magical. Oh, bring your own snacks or don't. The popcorn was $10.95. I probably had 10 bites. No, I did not bring popcorn, but today I got Paprika dirty chips from Cafe Select, and I had a Bloody Mary. Took that down, 7 minutes. I'm only drinking on the weekends, all right? The world's on fire. We're all gonna die. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the soundtrack, Donald Sutherland, the actor, the grandfather role. I think, too, as Black women, a lot of you may not have that father figure role, maybe not even like that uncle or that grandfather role. It's really important, and I think cinema and TV is so beautiful because it can help you like manifest and reimagine. And I love the role of Donald Sutherland because he's like just... You see, Buffy's parents don't give a shit about her. They're traveling. They're messing around. Her friends hate her. It's like so Valley Girl. There's the cast is electric, multicolored. David Arquette, Hilary Swank, the costume. Buffy is strong. Luke Perry, oh my gosh, on the motorcycle. And like, my takeaway is like not me looking at my notes, but no, like he like lets her be herself. And like towards the end of the movie, and like they're gonna like do a dance, he's like, I owe you a dance. And then he's like, are you gonna let me lead? And I'm just like, oh my, and she's like, no, yes. And I think we women can have it all. And I believe men are still capable of like loving us just as we are, like strong, independent. I mean, like dominant in real life does not mean we're dominant in the bedroom. Not all of us, at least. But overall, the film is great. The closing song, you guys, this song, when I say I've been bopping around, we close our eyes. Susanna Hoffs, oh my God. I mean, and I wasn't going to go. I was kind of like, oh, I could buy this film or no, rent it, Amazon, this, that. But I was like, something in my gut, something is telling me to go. I stopped by Burger Head. I had French fries with beef talloon. All the girlies, all the wellness girlies, you know, beef talloon. Delicious. Down though. Sometimes you really only need ketchup and mustard. I love a cream base, like a chipotle, a ranch sauce. You know what I mean. The film was incredible. Luke Perry, beautiful. And also, I think like men just like asking us questions, right? Like just like see a girl how she is in real life and then like ask her, "Oh, like do you need help? Oh, do you want me to do these things? Oh, do you want me to love you forever? Oh, do you want me to pay for dinner for the rest of our life together?" Just like be curious. Be curious. Are y'all dating? How's it going? Can't relate. Don't know. These men are still not talking. So another show I saw, and y'all, I'm actually just coming from this. The Last Showgirl, Pamela Anderson, directed by Sofia Coppola. I will say, it is 2025. You are making a clear decision and a choice when you have no Black cast members in your film. It's just, and let's keep it a fucking buck. That goes for Asian American or Asian Korean and even Mexican Spanish. There's something, and I really have a hard time watching cinema now because I'm just too aware. I'm too aware. I live in New York City. Bitch, I get onto a subway car. I see every different race, gender, creed, body shape. So yeah. And also Sophia, girly girl, one, the girlies are like going crazy over her pink, just plain journal. And I feel like it's over $80. But do your thing. We're not judging. Sophia, have you ever casted any Black castmates in your show, in your movie? Get back to me, girl. I'm free. I'm available. Let me know. Okay, but Pamela. And again, I posted another Salone Bella clip. Girl, go there. We're not getting into it here. Supposedly, people are getting cloned. So if you don't want to get cloned, you don't wear makeup. Alicia Keys did it. That's what Pammy Anderson is doing. She was really good in this film role. She's like a Las Vegas showgirl. She's got a great cat crash out. She's crashing out. I feel like they'll give her an Oscar nomination. She doesn't really need it. Jamie Lee Curtis, the friend who's the alcoholic, who's busty, who's suffering, who, if we're being honest, Jamie Lee Curtis in this film, she does deserve an Oscar nomination because her reality is going to be a lot of Americans without a job, crashing on friends' couches, kind of like, ooh, she has like a dance number where it's like, you know, dancing is so energetic and so healing because you can honestly let it go. And it's really healing and opens your chakras, all that shit. God, love Jamie Lee Curtis. It's a great film. Brenda Song. And okay, so yeah, we had an Asian girl, American, Kiernan Skepka. She's also in it. Brenda Song. We love her. Sweet Life, Zach and Cody. Y'all know she's married to Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin. And like that dynamic of seeing women in like in the same career field, but like obviously different ages, different timelines. Pamela's an older gal. Brenda and Kiernan, they're like young girl. Fascinating, interesting. My main takeaway, another thing, mommy, daughter, and the girl. Who plays her daughter? Excuse me. The girl that's in Star Wars, she was like Princess Leia, Billy Lord. You guys know who she is. She's like famous. She was an alcoholic. I don't think she killed herself, but Carrie Fisher, her daughter plays Pamela Anderson's daughter in the film, and just that dynamic and that hurt, that pain. But again, it's so inspiring because like Pamela Anderson, she has no regrets, and like this was her dream, this was her life. And it's so beautiful to see because like again, when you have children, your life does not stop, it doesn't end, but there's sacrifices. And some parents make those and then some don't. And it's crazy. But then like at the end and kind of happy, it's like There's nothing more fulfilling, and they say there's, like, a genetic testing, like, kids need to see, like, their moms, like, happy or, like, radiating in a happy environment because, like, they see that shit and it gets, like, programmed or wired into their brain or something crazy like that. The Last Show Girl. Loved the soundtrack, loved the music. Same with Baby Girl. The soundtrack, I mean, like, even, like, the score, I love how that makes the film. Don't you love that? I love it, I love it, I love it. What else are we talking about? The Golden Globes. Kinda weird, kinda crazy how the Golden Globes happen. They say that not a single person thanked God. Not a single person in Hollywood, weird Holly, and we're not even gonna talk shit because the town's on fire. Not one of y'all thanked Jesus Christ, God Almighty. Fascinating, interesting. The town's on fire. Let's talk about The Substance. Woo! And Demi Moore. And I saw this shit. Where was I? Was I downtown? Was I in the Battery? Girl, Demi Moore, female, body image, youth. And it's a genre, you guys, called body horror, body gore. And I like, listen, that's like why I only really like also want a boyfriend, like to watch horror films with. Like, you can't be watching that shit alone and being single in your own apartment in New York. You cannot, girl. Okay, so like I'm envy. You guys can like watch those with your people. Anyway, The Substance and Demi Moore won. I think if you do have a mother wound, and I really don't look at you judging or anything, read Demi Moore's book. Her book is insane and it's so gorgeous. Her relationship with Ashton Kutcher, sobriety, but really her thing with her mom and like the mother wound. She went on to have like 3 daughters, body image, eating disorder. Oh my God, Hollywood got Bruce. They got Bruce. Bruce and my ex share the same birthday, child. Girl. Those Pisces. Anyway, it's a great film. I was like never a Margaret Qualley fan, but she ate the role. She ate the role. And if you are a girl suffering, struggling with body image, eating disorder, the body's such a beautiful thing because it really forgives and it really loves you and it hears you, and the way it internalizes and the way she has to like cut out her body and the inside and like borrowing time and the ending. I've never seen anything like that in my life. In my life, I don't think I was under the influence or drunky drunk. The ending was wild, and I get why they say body horror, body gore. Interesting. Demi's speech was good. We should not be idolizing any celebrities, but look how they do them. She has been fantastic, been amazing, and 4 decades later, and they finally give her own. So awful, so sick. We love you, Demi. We love you, Demi. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, I saw during like my grief time, being moody, end of last year, The Apprentice. The Apprentice. The Apprentice. The Apprentice. Donnie. Okay, girls. Gossip Girl. Do we know who Sebastian Stan is? I mean, he like had 2 little scenes, but I guess he had a whole character arc. This man starred as Donald Trump, gained this weight, did this thing. Listen, I knew Donnie was going to be our president, so I went to go see it because research and like I want to know who this man in the background, the history, all that tea. Upper East Side, Angelica, Theater 123, 3rd Avenue, the last show. So it was like at 10 o'clock, 10:50. Why sitting next to me was there a father and a son? And I did not catch the race, but then I was like, don't be judging. And I'm like, ugh, are they Trump supporters? But maybe he's giving him information, but also like, if I'm judging, maybe they're judging me. Nonetheless, at least 10 people in the theater. Nonetheless, Sebastian Stan, phenomenal, incredible. And I heard that during like the press and like now it's the campaign, Golden Globes, Oscar, like no one wants to talk about it. Hollywood is so weird. They don't want to talk to him, address it. Who's that guy? Succession, Jeremy Scott. No, that's a makeup artist. I have to get his name. He's so good. He plays like the man who kind of like made Donald Trump. This movie is sick. You have to see this film because this man is going to be our president, whether you like it or not. And it's fascinating to see, like, how did someone, the makings of a monster, a person, how does someone become anyone, who they are? What would be my origin story tell if someone made a biopic of my short, gorgeous, beautiful 30-year life? It's crazy. Sebastian Stan, oh no, I don't find him attractive at all. But off the movie, so good, so attractive. So let me find this man's name. But I find it fascinating. Hollywood did not want to talk about it. They didn't want to address it. And what's also so funny about that, I think about Harvey Weinstein. I think about how the women were under fire, this and that, and getting their careers. But why were the men never fucking questioned? Like, they weren't questioned at all. Why was, like, Ben Affleck, Brad Pitt, men who had film production companies, real interests, cohesive business ties, we never questioned that. It was all the women and this, and us. They hate women! They hate us! Girl, I fucking can't. Fascinating, right? Okay, who is this man in the movie? He did so good too. Jeremy Strong, Succession. I'm the eldest boy. Damn, R.I.P. John. I'm the oldest boy though. Don't fuck with me. It was a great film. There is a RAPE scene. But you see Donnie's origin, and I'm happy Sebastian won because, like, it's also kind of like a view to Hollywood. And two, it's like, and that's why I say you can't hate people that voted for Donald Trump. My friends, that's like, that did vote for him. We never talk and speak about that. And they're really going to see how the world and how America transforms when this man comes into office. It's not even going to be like a, I told you so, because we're all going to be in this hellhole together. But it's really like, this is your choice. This is what you did. And how's it going, Sway? How's it going, Sway? Okay, that was the movie. Guys, can we talk Housewives? Can we talk Housewives? But before Housewives, Solidcore's been going good. I can, like, not get myself to make or do the membership. Really, too, because, like, I'm seeing my dentist on Wednesday and, like, we have work to do. I don't think end of days are here. Shout out Black aunties and nanas. But I want to get my mouth in line. So in case I do meet a man and, I just want to do tonsil hockey all day and watch the sunset and just hang out. But I love Solidcore. And the instructors, they're like motivational speakers. And, like, this past week was so incredible. One was like, they talk about muscle failure and you shaking so much where, like, your muscles fail, they give out. And she was like, fail and fail again and fail again and fail again and fail again. So that's something I'm really gonna, like, marinate on, work on, because, like, I don't want perfection this year. I want to be authentic. I want to try new things. I want to dedicate my time in my life to myself, and I want to continue to fail and continue to grow. And then also, the girl, we were doing oblique, she shouted me out. She was talking about fear, and I've always been so afraid of death. And then with my brother dying, fear, and, like, how can we use that and let that motivate us and challenge us? And I'm hooked. I love Solidcore. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm feeling stronger. I can take my laundry, do the flight, do the stairs, then take it back up. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's incredible. Let's talk about the Real Housewives. Beverly Hills. Let's get into it. This week's last. Let's first pray for Bose Bosman. Oh, such a great addition to the cast. I love another Black woman in Beverly Hills because they're out there. And she's dark skin. Love it, love it, love it. But she did lose her house in the fires. Her Instagram post is so sad and devastating. And I'm really praying for her and her daughter. And I'm praying, oh my God, I'm praying for so many Black families, so many brown families. I do believe in the American dream, but it takes so much work. And this is really devastating. This is really hard. So Bose is great. She's on the show. She did lose her house, her place. Erica is boring. Erica can go. Me and Erica do have a similarity. I'm like into like month 17, 16, coming up like year and a half of living in my home. And I'm finally doing all the things, buying the apartment, getting the TV. Listen, let's check in by Valentine's Day, February 14th, Arizona's birthday, my home state. No more Amazon, no more TJ Maxx, no more Marshalls, no more Rihanna Fenty, no more Rare Beauty. I'm not giving a billionaire any of my money, any of my time. Hey, if my mom has a subscription, maybe I'll use that, but really not really. I'm not using shit. I'm not using shit. It's about to be the dark ages. Girl, we're already in a recession. Everything's so damn expensive. But it really is, in like my Saturn return, the second house, it's about my values. Also, speaking of motherfucking values, I'm not gonna go see Wicked. One, shout out TikToky. Watch the last hour for free on a Wednesday night, crying and sobbing about my dead brother. Why would I spend money and support individuals who are adulterers and like cheaters? No. One, Ariana, the donut scandal. I know we were kids. Something about that was always so weird. Weird. And Salone Bella's reading on Mac Miller. Hell no. Was Ariana the girl? Maybe. And Cynthia, one, I don't like what you said about Black Americans and acting. I don't like it. And now they want to cast her as Storm Marvel. Give it to a Black girl. Give it to a tall, dark-skinned Black American actress. Girl. And she also cheated with, we love her, Lena Waithe. Can we go back and rewatch Master of None? Probably not, because Aziz, these men. I'm not supporting anyone who just does not have values and like human decency and respect. And hell no. How do we get to this rant? Real Housewives, Beverly Hills. Okay. Erica can go. It takes time to build your house. I'm just getting there now, building my furniture. You guys, no more supporting billionaires. Garcelle. We're getting kind of touches of Mary, right? Because Garcelle's opening up about her son, her eldest, and the drug addiction, and to see her beach house with her family. Ooh, to see her young son with a black guy. But it's just so beautiful, and she's so open, and Garcelle, I would say, is like some. Some really do. You guys, they get their children back. And praise God. It's such a beautiful thing to see. And I like Garcelle. Keep her on. Why are these ladies in the Viper Room? The Viper Room is actually sending me RIP River Phoenix. And then not Kyle being like a Beverly Hills, California girl. I've been to everywhere, but not the Viper Room. Kyle, girl, sit down. The main thing was, okay, so if you and your husband were separated and you and your best friend were not speaking, but your best friend was like texting your husband and really just like memes or like, Cheerio box. And is that not crazy? Crazy. Dorit has every right to come for Kyle. And the way that Kyle's just like, ooh, crazy. Also, why are PK and Mauricio on like a podcast tour? This is weird. And if they're doing this, we better see these men at the reunion. Ooh, child. Ooh, PK. Oh my God. Also, who's going to therapy for 4 hours? We love Dorit. We love Bose, their friendship. Wait, y'all must still have money because therapy is expensive, but therapy for 4 hours? But then it clicked with Dorit. She's like, oh, now I know I have to move differently. I have to be self-aware. Dorit, knock that into Kyle because Kyle is still... It's just... I do think, speaking as a child of divorce, right? And we wonder, the millennials are not dating this, that. Half of us are children of divorce. God, I hate to say it. Broken homes. Blink-182, stay together for the kids. If you know, you know. the women should not be judging Dorit with her children regarding her divorce and like what or separation and what she wants to say. It's so sensitive. Of course, kids can tell and we feel and we know things, but it's also like you want to protect your children. That's all you want to do. That's all you want to do. These ladies need to back off. Sutton is a Southern woman, and Southern women, they're two-faced. They are, but what are you going to do? We'll see what happens next week. Real Housewives, Salt Lake City. I told you guys last week, Brittany is a weirdo. I told you, she's a weirdo. She's a creep. Whose friend is she? Whose friend is she? Wasn't she Heather's friend? Heather, girl. Brittany, they're on a van. Brittany is recording a conversation of them. What are you doing? Then you see Meredith and the bobblehead. I'm dead. Some TikTok video was like, Meredith is like a 2000s video where it's like, you can't unsee it. Excuse me. You cannot unsee it. Brittany is weird. Then she has a breakdown. She starts hyperventilating. You know, they can't make me hate Whitney because Whitney is the only one who got off the bus and checked on her. She literally is having a, and that's scary to have like, to be in any type of confrontation, and I'm a Scorpio, I can do it, but to have like 7 people, when you have a team or any type of gang and it's 3 or more, that's crazy. That's crazy. They took Brittany down. They took Andy, don't bring her back. She's out here on TikTok posting weird stuff. Lisa, and the comment she said about Whitney and gagging and the mouth. And this is why, and Lisa knows, and her husband's a Scorpio. You cannot have people in your romantic life business, especially like sexually or it's private. It is so private because then people will use it against you and put it on public. Her daughter, her children are going to hear that. And the gag. Oh, I know Justin likes to gag you. Girl. Just sick. Love Lisa. Hold her down. But Whitney was interesting. Yes, I have notes. Brittany's confession. She's like, after the meltdown, this is my confession. Her and the Osmond, Jared Osmond, the Osmond husband boy, they're like intimate. And you're like, how is that a confession? But in Mormonism, you guys, and Mormonism is weird. It's kind of like a cult. They don't like black people. If you know, you know. But like they can't talk about sexuality. But it's like, that's how people reproduce. It's so weird. That's her big secret. It's weird. I think Heather and Bronwyn are going to be friends because they can relate. Because it is their Mormonism. It's their background. It's shame. It's like if you kiss a boy, if you do this, which is so weird. It's so weird. It's interesting. And really, the women, I have it here, they're like sexually repressed. Yeah. We have the season finale this week. What's going to happen? The girls are having, we have snot and once Salt Lake is gone, what do we have? We have nothing. Angie's a beautiful friend. She's a beautiful friend. And Mary Cosby, gold, comedic gold. Let's get to Roni. The snoozer, the boring. Brynn is, and wait, let's like get this on the record straight. If I'm to have a housewife on, praise be, God be, let's manifest. It's going to be like former. It's not going to be anyone current because like I can give my authentic review. I'd like to have like past housewives on. That being said, Brynn is awful. Brynn is so awful. And you guys, like I'm Black All-American. I really didn't know Brynn was Black like that. Like her features and people had to like really pick up in the thing. Did not know. You can tell Brynn does not have any Black friends, any Black All-American child, girl. And she really just gives like low vibrations. And I hate it. I think it's more than like being a producer, manipulation behind doing a puppeteer. Supposedly, she like did an Instagram post where she said she quit. I feel like she's waiting to do the reunion, see the reaction, and then we'll see. But what? They hate Jessel. They absolutely hate Jessel. And I think as women, it's good to see, and this is why the Housewives show and the franchise is so fascinating because you can see actively in real life how jealousy steeps and a person becomes obsessed and they just hate you because They want what you have. They want your husband. They want the kids. They literally, that's it. They hate you because they ain't you. It's awful. Jess will go off. Uba go off. Come for Bryn because I'm like, this is so boring. We don't need that Rebecca girl. Scientology, another cult. Child. And let me say, I hate a bully more than I hate anyone taking advantage of someone or something, but I hate a bully. And Bryn is like giving bully mean girl vibes. Andy, get rid of her. Get rid of them all. Oh my gosh. And why are we talking about private areas? They were like doing this thing, hanging out, and the girls saw Aaron's husband's privates. And then now we're at the dinner table talking about Jenna's silk press. What? What are we watching? This, stop. And it's not real life, because if I'm friends with my friends, there's no way in hell I'm seeing a picture of my best friend or friend's private area, because I'm going to be seeing him for the rest of our lives at functions what? Weird. So weird. And also, like, yeah, are we 20? Are we 18? That's like what you do when you're young. You don't do that when you're grown in committed relationship. Weird. Uba, I posted a clip, has this great little monologue speech about, like, you know, you can't help your parents getting cancer, your mom dying, your brother dying. As being 30, it's really like, wow, how am I going to build like my community and like my friendship, personal thing besides my family? Because things are going to happen. And that's why it's so important. Friendship, who you carry into this next chapter, it's crucial. It's really, really crucial. Erin is struggling. Her dad died, and then her mom's going through cancer. So, and also someone said it, this is not me, Erin's our villain. Like, Bryn didn't even have to do any weird producing, because like Erin really becomes the villain on her own. But like, I low-key like Erin because she's like really, really a straight through New York girl. And again, I stand by this. Her and Bryn had this weird alliance, and oh, we're like sisters and this, but it does not go. And now we got to see this final episode. They're all cussing. They think Bryn is a call girl. A mess, child. A mess. Raquel's cool, and she's a lesbian. I love the lesbians. Before I came here, I was at my favorite bar, Gatekeeping, and I met this great lesbian girl. She has a wife. I gave her my car. We're gonna love y'all down. Love the lesbians. I also just think it's good to see someone's lifestyle that's not similar to yours. That's how you like open your mind and expand. T. The reunion needs to be one part, and then we got to boycott. Put it on pause. Dubai's on pause. I guess when they say pause, it just means the show is done. It's done, and also we're in a recession. They're not going to pay money, or they're not going to keep putting a show on if it's not making money, honey. There was one last thing. Oh my gosh. And like, this is why last week I was really like, I want to let you guys know where I'm coming from. Black American girl, Uba is Somalian. She's like from the other islands. But listen, they get to Raquel's family beach in Puerto Rico, and she is like, what is this place? There's dead birds. There's like shit on the beach. It is so funny, so crazy, so tone deaf. But it's like she's from a different background. It's very like uncouth too. But see, like we would know American girls like to have common sense of like, oh, this is my girlfriend's favorite hometown beach. Let's just enjoy the views and be kiki, and like, let's not judge. That scene is so funny, so crazy. Also, last thing, why I can't stand Bryn, and we have to go back, and Andy better address it at the reunion, when she said that shit to Uba about, you don't want to be like an angry black girl, black woman. And Bryn is jealous of a lot of these women, but she's really jealous of Uba too, because after season 1, like, Uba has that wonderful man, that relationship, who wants to put a baby in her, who's got money, who's in Connecticut. Go off, Uba. Go off, Giselle. Get rid of Bryn, and let's watch like old Roni, yeah? Okay, that was the Housewives. There was one part of the news I wanted to make, but I don't really care about the news. So much is happening. I think it's crucial right now that you're resting, and minding your business. When you mind your business, you actually look good and feel good. What am I eating? What am I loving? This is a food podcast. The chicken Caesar wrap, Milano Market, ooh, has my heart. Going to the store, $13, solid. Order on the app, Uber Eats, $22, tip your person, Uber Eats. It is so good. I could eat it every single night of the week. I'm also loving just salads. My order has kind of changed. It is chicken Caesar, extra protein, extra parm, light dressing, a ton of pepper. When I get my kitchen table, y'all, I'm going to get a pepper shaker. I'm so excited. I ordered part of my dresser or hired TaskRabbit. This man brought it up. I tipped him, I think appropriately, like $30. Ordered my next dresser, and then my mom is going to get my TV from Costco because like I couldn't get a membership because like I'm in New York, they're in the South. And I'm excited. I'm excited to make my home, my sanctuary. All's well that ends well, and I'm in. Tay-Tay. Ladies, New York, please continue to be safe when taking the train at night, in the morning. Just be aware. Be aware. Hide behind white people. Do it. It saved my life one time. Just like, or be with like all the people. Even if you're on a train car and there's like only two of you, be together. Like, and just two, don't look anyone in the eye. Look down. And two, just smile. Just smile. Even now, I'm really not giving fucking men money. I will, though, give Mexican, Spanish women, like, you know when you see them and they have the kid on the back? I'm human. Like, I will give a dog. But anyway, just don't be looking people in the eye. And just smile. I think just giving people a smile and leading with kindness is also very helpful. And the world's on fire. And what the fuck is Eric Adams doing about immigration? Because I was going on the train last night and this man just was going off, and it's scary. It is like scary. I can be American and say I'm sometimes scared. I should not be afraid to take the train. What are they doing? And fuck Eric Adams. God damn. What else do we want to talk about? I like don't want to talk about it, but like maybe like part one of Christmas break, right? And time with our family. And I think last week I was really talking about ancestral healing and like, you know, women and our moms, our grandmas. And I feel like there's like a little separation. I can like start to talk about it. But Christmas break was tough and hard and enlightening. And right now my grandma she's like, she's not sick, but she can't like walk. She's like really hurting. She's got this condition. And I think ultimately like she's like giving up on life. And, you know, to see that happen in real form, it's fucking crazy. And it's awful. I don't know, some things in Black American families. One, why for funerals and stuff? We like the casket open. What the fuck? I cannot do that. And two, I went home, saw my family, saw my little brother, and I was able to see John like during the funeral. And like, I don't like that open casket shit. I hate that shit so much because like you really see and get the understanding of like the body just being a shell and being like nothing but a form of, it's really our soul, it's really our personality that like encaps and like makes us who we are. Are you following me? But no, my grandpa died when I was like 24, 25. That was another open casket. God damn. Then they do the makeup. My grandma was pissed. He had like pink lips, but it was like the blood. God. Then like 2 years ago when I was like living in the West Village, my grandma lost her mother. Shout out Grandma Queen. We love you. Grandma Queen lived to 102 or 103. She was, and a Scorpio, 10 kids. She looked good. Grandma Queen looked good. But again, I don't like that shit. I don't like that. And if you're a person, if you're of age, have you talked to your parent? How do they want to be buried? What's their preference? I know my mom wants to be cremated. I need to ask my dad. And I didn't want my little brother to send me the picture of John. I was like, but I saw the photo and I'm like, wow, damn. And I was happy. I was really happy I did not go. to the funeral. It would have been too sad. It would have been too hard. And so back to grandma. I don't know if you can relate. My grandma doesn't want to move. She doesn't want to move. She doesn't want to walk. She lost her mother. And that generation's so old, so different. Like, they would talk on the phone 5 to 10 times a day. I kid you not. About the shows, The Young and the Restless, General Hospital. And then they would just talk and yap. And they grew up in such a different time. And my grandma is just grieving, and I think she's still upset that my grandpa, he kind of gave up and, like, towards the end of his life became an alcoholic and just popped and died. And now she's giving up too. But it really is, I think, about our genetic blueprint. And I don't know about you, but in my family, depression, alcoholism, and addiction. And with that, there's also so many other beautiful, wonderful attributions, or, just characteristics, traits. Like, I love my genetic history. I love my bloodline. I love who I am. I love my family. But with dark comes light, duality. Yeah, I don't know. What are your happy memories of your grandparents? Mine are of, like, going to the mall, shopping, but, like, my mom, at a certain point, my grandpa stopped coming to visit my family and my mom in Arizona, just because, point blank, just my dad was a dick. My dad was what did we coin the phrase? I had a nigga daddy. We love him, but they had a nigga daddy. And my grandpa, being a Scorpio, he's like, actually, fuck this shit. Kim is okay. I think he came out for my birth. I was the last child. Love you, grandpa. So he, like, it is so crazy that you have children, and then children have free will, and then sometimes parents make choices that really affect children, and then we internalize it. Even with the movies I saw, The Last Showgirl, Baby Girl. Oh my God, that Harris Dickinson character, he had something weird with his childhood. Girl, the doggy, the milk, girl. It's just crazy. I think right now I have to have a lot of empathy and compassion for my grandma. Christmas break was hard. Gosh, the physical therapist coming over to see, like, your grandma deteriorate. My happiest memories are doing my bedroom, going to, like, furniture stores, secondhand used stores, going to Savers. Like, I'm 30 right now. More than half my life, my grandmother was active and mobile, and yeah, she's giving up. And Christmas break was also hard because then it's my mom who's grieving the loss of John, but who's also, like, caregiver mode for her mother. And that's going to be, the statistics are, like, wild. There's not even enough people in the nursing home and aides. And don't be sending your people to nursing homes. They're crazy and they're abusive. But that's going to be a lot of families' reality, like, taking care of mom, dad. And my mom is just so incredible, so beautiful, so, like, she's just fucking humble. I don't know how she does it. And then you kind of think, well, what if we don't have a lot of time left? What if, like, I really didn't want to go home for Christmas break, but, like, what if that was, like, my last Christmas with my grandma? I'm happy I went. I'm happy I saw her. We haven't spoken. I mean, she did call me today talking about where her medication is, but yeah, it's crazy to be in acceptance of your family. Christmas break was tough. Aunt Flo came to town on Christmas. Girl, child. I, like, was home for, like, 16, 14 days. I did not bathe for, like, 8 days. I don't know. Like, I'm not a depressive person, I don't think. But when it does come, when it hits, I, like, can't wash. I cannot wash. I cannot clean. And my mom just loved me as is, hugged me while I cried my stinky butt. Started a great new show, Rescue Me, about firefighters in New York. Girl, Christmas break. It was good to see my brother, right? And if you're healing, if you're grieving, it really is, like, gonna bring your family together, or it's gonna, like, divide your family. I think of murder at the Middle Beach, whatever, and that man and that his family, the mother, and she died, the Ponzi scheme, the gifting parties, AA meetings, Connecticut. And you see the sister, they really wanted us to think, did the sister do it? What is this? But the sister and women are so beautiful. We're kind of getting it like, oh, if I'm so traumatized or if I hate this reality and how this happened, how I got here, I can just kind of erase it and like go build, go form, create another life, a whole completely other life. And it's fascinating. I feel grateful that I was able to see my family. I think maybe more we can talk next week if I want to get in detail, but it's sensitive. I think family is sensitive. It's complicated. At the end of the day, that's all we have. And did I spend $200 on a Soprano t-shirt? I did, because like family's not perfect, and like maybe if I wear the shirt, it'll give me like more power, more strength to talk about it. But we can't live in shame. I think it's important to be curious. When you know about your family history, like you can do better. It's actually really beautiful. Anyway, we have a full moon coming up. Donald Trump is going to be in our office. I was talking to my great girlfriend. We were talking about our family, our upbringing. Shout out Brittany. And she was like, growing up, were you a living room kid or a bedroom kid? And I was like, wait, what? And she was like, well, did you hang out like in your bedroom or were you a living room kid? And I was like, oh my God, me and my brothers, and we all had our own rooms, but we were living room kids and family because like the TV was out there and we just would all want to be together. And I think all of us coming out of Christmas and the break, it's kind of like, what kind of family do I want to have? What do I want to create? What is that life going to look like for me? I was both. I was a living room kid, but also like a bedroom kid because like emo, sensitive, give me my time, my free space. And then too, my dad is the only child. So like he knew, he's like, everyone needs to have their own room to like be like individuals, like their own place to escape and to go away. Really, really, really. That's it for this week. Okay. No, that's perfect. That's it for this week. I'm going to have guests in like 2 weeks starting in February. I feel excited. You guys, I'm saving money. It takes time to save money. I think the best you can do is be the light you want to see in the world. I'm trying not to judge others. I'm trying to focus on myself. Also, I love like a 5 a.m. workout class. Get it done. It's out of the way. And then two, just trying to be safe. I think being around too many people in crowds, I feel very sensitive. I don't know about you, but like the energy, the timelines, I want to protect my peace and myself. And also I know how we were kind of like, oh, if my friends are not reaching out to me, don't do this. Let's also just be vulnerable. I had to reach out to 2 friends and just be like, I need you guys. One of my girlfriends has family, has people in California. I had to be like, I need you guys. Let's get something on the books. And also now we're grown, we're 30, weekday. A weekday dinner when we're all getting off work, do a cute little outfit change or not do makeup. It is so fucking perfect. So listen to your heart, be vulnerable. Energy's crazy. The nodes change. Now that it's in Pisces and Virgo. So it's about to be crazy. Have a great week. Pray for California. If there's any donations, anything you can give, help, do participate. GoFundMes, but also be careful because now there's fake GoFundMe pages. I keep saying, but I love you guys and have a good week and I'll see you next week. YouTube, I love you guys. Done. That's all. These tights. They rip.